Hey guys! Welcome back to the test final revelation. This is the third game out of the test installments. So I have not done anything with this yet. I literally just opened this up. So let's see what this one's about. Before experiencing the test final revelations, it is highly recommended that you've played the prequels, the test, and the test Hypothesis Rising first before you venture to this adventure. Experience. Yes, I have played these. You will stand to gain a lot more from this experience if you played the first two titles, and this examination will also give you a bit more sense as it carries on from where the last examinations left off. Okay. I would like to urge you to go and play the test, followed by the test Hypothesis Rising, now before venturing forward, and follow the instructions listed throughout the games, as you will certainly get a bigger benefit overall by taking the test in the order that they were meant to be taken. Would you like to close this game now, so you have the opportunity to play the test and or the test 2 before playing test 3? You will not get a chance to exit the game until after the experience is over if you choose to continue now. I've already played 1 and 2. Okay, let us continue. Please make sure that you answer each question with utmost honesty, and that you will take your time answering the questions presented, even answering one question improperly may drastically change your outcome. You cannot go back to these answers you've misanswered. So take your time. This is utmost importance. Okay, so this one might be a little bit longer. Oh. When the sun comes crashing down, all the heroes fade away when the darkness is all around and there is no light of day. I will come back for you, so that you may never feel alone. My spirit will push through, your heart will forever be my home. And when the world spirals into abyss, I will be standing there, your embrace so long I've missed, my soul, my love I bear. And when every nerve has been left dead-ended, and every ghost has left its shell, I will bring you back to your heaven, as you've rescued me from hell. That's kind of cute. That's sad, though. That's really cute. Ooh. No matter what happens, I will always love you. Choice and fate? That... Do you promise? Yes. I promise. Oh god, I need to move my face. Hold on. That way you guys can see everything a little bit better. I'll move it to the center. Okay. With every ounce of my heart and each droplet of my soul, I swear to you. We are going to find a way out of here. Well, I kind of messed that up. Maybe staying here will be better, though. Ignore the little... this thing. The test room. Ooh, Destiny. I wasn't expecting you so soon. You look cool. Although I knew that one day we would meet in this room. You see, closely I've been watching you, studying every breath and move. A few of my former colleagues you may have met. Yes. And a slew of questions you've answered without regret. I may be similar, but unlike them still. You're creepy, dude. I will make you swallow the truth like a bitter pill. You speak in riddles. I will peel the emotion from your soul. make you eat your feelings whole. You're also kind of a poet. Good for you, Destiny. The questions I ask may be hard to answer, but I will cut the truth from you like cancer. Both of us know why you're here. To open up and cast out fear. To be as honest as you can. To take angel wing for devil's hand. And in the end, we both will know how to escape the undertow. Time is on your side, but mistakes are not. Misanswered questions lead to misery throughout. No, I didn't say throughout. Take time to think before you decide. Dig deeper for the answers that have lived inside. Okay, this is scary. You may not go back, you may not return. A nice decision is made, into your soul 'tis burned. But before we continue, just know this. Your dishonesty would be very remiss. If your answers lack the guidance of truth, then your final decision, rather uncouth. Is that what that word is? So now, with that being said, I need your heart's honesty. Okay. You can run from yourself, but you can't run from me. Okay, Destiny. Now, let the examination begin. Do you ever feel like you just aren't good enough? Yes. Do you ever feel like you put more effort into friends or relationships than others put back into you? No. I feel like other people put more in now. Back probably about 4 or 5 years ago, I would say yes, but not now. So no. Do you ever feel like your life's going nowhere? Yes. I do. Do you ever feel like you're trapped in limbo? That's basically the same thing as the other questions, so yes. Do you feel overwhelmed by seemingly trivial tasks? Yes, I do. Are you sometimes afraid of what your future may hold? I'm gonna say no. Just because what happens in the future is not something that I personally can control, so no. Do you believe that your friends always treat you the way that you deserve to be treated? Yes. Are you afraid of being the last person alive in your social circle? I'm gonna say yes. Are you afraid of the existence in an afterlife and what that might mean for you? No. Do you feel as though you're wanted in life? As of this point in time, yes. You asked me about 2 years ago? No. Do you ever feel like you just don't belong? Yep, that's why I'm here. Do you ever feel like a burden with all of my medical stuff? Yes. Do you ever feel left out? Yes. Have you ever felt like a failure? Yes. Have you ever felt like you just weren't attractive enough? Yes. Have you ever worked yourself sick? I have. Do you ever have racing thoughts at night that make it difficult for you to go to sleep? Yes, every single night. That's why I take sleep medication. Are you afraid to ask for help? No. Do you feel like Do you feel like people often criticize you? Yes. But that's okay. You ever feel judged by your family or friends? Yes, I do. Do you ever wonder what your purpose is in life? I think, yes, I've wondered it, but I'm starting to realize that the only purpose I have is to make a purpose for myself. So then, technically, yes. If you could turn back time for any reason, would you? Yes. I would. Would you say that you have many regrets in life? I do. Does meeting new people for the first time make you uncomfortable? Yes, it does. Does looking out your window at night make you feel uneasy? No. Do you sometimes double check that your doors are locked, even though you're certain that you've already locked them? Yes, I do. I check it every time I leave my apartment. Do you ever feel like life is moving too slow? No, not anymore. Do you ever feel like life is moving too fast? Yes, absolutely. Do you feel uncomfortable when you're home alone? Nope, I'm home alone for most of my day. Do you consider yourself to be a thoughtful person? Absolutely, I do. Would you consider yourself to be superficial? I need to... Okay, don't judge me here, but I need to look up the exact definition of superficial. Just so I don't get this wrong because of my misunderstanding. Existing or occurring at or on the surface. Appearing to be true or real until examined more closely. I would say yes. I think just from that last definition that I've read, like I look like someone completely different than I actually am. So yes. Have you ever judged others by the way that they look or dress? Do you ever? Not have you. Do you? So no. I don't. I don't have a right to judge anyone. It's not my place. Would you consider yourself to be high maintenance? God, no. Have you ever been bullied by someone you cared about? Yes. Yep, I have. Have you ever been a bully to someone that you care about? No. Do you try to keep a low profile to avoid attention from others while in a crowded area? Absolutely. Social anxiety. Do you actively try to avoid busy places? Yes. Would you sometimes rather... Sorry, I haven't had my coffee today. Would you sometimes rather be alone than surrounded by people you care about? Yes. Does making phone calls make you uncomfortable? No. Are you sometimes afraid to confront people, even when they do something that bothers you? Yes. I don't want to upset anyone else. Do you feel uncomfortable when committing to definitive plans for the future? A little bit, yeah. Do you ever feel like no matter how hard you try, you just can't seem to stay motivated? Yes. Do you ever fear that you're failing those you care about most? Who care about you most? I don't worry about what they think of me anymore, even if I care about them. If they think that I'm failing or wasting my time on something, I need to just do what makes me happy. So no. Does driving a vehicle give you anxiety? Absolutely it does. Are you afraid of exploring new places by yourself? No. Have you okay. Have you ever carried an object around with you that made you feel more comfortable? Yes. I carry mace with me everywhere. If I told you that I could guess your name correctly now, would you believe me? Yeah, I would. What is it? Well, based on your answers you've provided me so far, if I were to take a guess, I don't think he's gonna get it. I would say your name starts with the letter M. Does it? No. You're close, though. But no. That makes sense. Let's be real here. There's literally no way I'd be able to guess your name just by your answers. That would be ridiculous. Besides, all of you humans look alike to me anyhow. All of you humans. In the first one it said if I made this specifically designed for you, but everyone else was just a bystander, would you believe me? See, all of you humans. They know that it's not just us. Does being around animals bring you a sense of peace? Yes. Do you sometimes believe that your loved ones are lying to you when they say that they care? Yes. That was scary. Well, I have to listen back through this to make sure that I didn't actually hear that outside and it was in the headphones. Do you ever feel like you push your loved ones away? Yes. Being alone is better than being with somebody else. What's easier? I'm going to have to stop you there. Why? The truth that pours forth is incredibly clear. I hope that you're being honest with your own health. I am. You could try to lie, but you'll be cheating yourself. I'm not lying! I'd like to move on to the next phase of the test. A series of pictures to give your brain a rest. You're going to tell me what emotion response they bring out. Okay. Which will show me what your mind is pondering about. Okay. So feast your eyes upon the art. Then let me into that precious heart. Ooh, spooky. For starters. Ooh, crystals. What emotion do you feel most present in this picture? Because it looks like crystals, I'm gonna say relaxation. What word do you feel describes this picture best? Beautiful. Because crystals are beautiful. What do you think this picture is called? Chaotic crystals. Celestial stare. Ooh, that's a good one though. The portal, because it's got a center. I'm gonna say the portal. Very interesting. Moving on. Okay, now I can move my camera back a little bit. So you guys can see more of the pictures. What emotion do you feel is most present in this picture? Anger, depression, joy, chaos, numbness. I think numbness. What word would you feel to describe this picture? Stuck, because it looks like glue. What do you think this picture is called? Waves, the birthing, blazing souls, destroyer of sense, darkness within. I'm gonna go destroyer of sense. I see. Well, next we have this one. Okay. Ooh, galaxy. It looks like boobs. I'm gonna go ahead and go joy? Yeah, joy with this one. What word do you feel like describes this picture best? Glorious, twin. There's two of them there. Mirrored. There's also two of them there. Space, planets, galactic. I'm gonna go ahead and hit mirrored. Because I feel like... Well, no. Twin. Because they're not quite the same. This line goes up a lot higher. And it's different. I'm gonna go twin. Sisters, not twins. What do you think this picture is called? The Vault. Datacron. I see you. Ha ha. Punny. Reflections of the Universe. Shattered Worlds. I'm gonna go reflections. Noted. Take a look at this one. Ooh. I'm gonna go chaos with this one, because it's dark and light, so I think this one's chaos. What word do you feel like describes this picture best? Gateway, staircase, heavenly, unknown, vast, open. I'm gonna go gateway. For chaos. I'm gonna go unknown. Because it could mean any of those. What do you think this place is called? This picture is called? The light at the end of the tunnel, the porthole, dimension door, stairway to heaven, the rabbit hole. I'm gonna say light at the end of the tunnel. That's peculiar. How about this one? Ooh, this one's depression for sure. What word do you feel like describes this picture best? I'm gonna say abyssal. What do you think this picture is called? Nest of Darkness, The Abyssal Gaze, Shrouded Misery, Darkness Forming. I will make note of that. And this here, what emotion do you feel like this represents? I feel like this one's joy, but I could also see it being anger, because anger is super complex. My first instinct is to say joy. So I'm gonna go joy. Oh, prismatic. It's very prismatic looking. What do you think this picture is called? Mind's Eye. That's clever. Forest of Death. The Masking. Eye of Chaos. I'm gonna go Mind's Eye. You see. Now this one. Ooh. This one's pretty. I'm gonna say this one's chaos. Ooh, no, this one's anger, because it's... looks like it has boobs. What's up with this game and boobs? I'm gonna say that this one is anger, because that's how I feel like this is what I feel in my stomach whenever I'm angry. So, anger. Planetary, collide, blossoms, wings, feathers, heavenly. I'm gonna go collide. It looks like these two are mashing together. Forming Earth. How about this? Ooh, that one's also anger. That one's aggro. What word do you feel like best describes this picture? Fury. What do you think this picture is called? The World Breaks, Inferno Gate, The Shattering, Rage Incarnate. I like that name. It's interesting that you say that. How about this one here? There's a lot of picture ones here. Ooh. This one's scary. But it's cool. I wish they had like an anxiety one, but chaos is closest to that, I guess. Chaos. Cyborg. You know what, now that you say it, yeah. Ooh, analyzing. Because it's looking at me. The data sphere. Thoughts provoked. Incubation of dreams. Matrix watcher. Life projector. Ooh, I like that name. I don't know if I'm doing this right. Now this one. Ooh. I feel like this is another good one for anger, but also numbness. I'm gonna go numbness with this one. Womb. Birth. I think this picture is called Birthplace of Dreams, Endless Sea, Ultraviolet. Interesting. I'm just naming a bunch of pictures. Ooh. Depression. It's always the purple that gives me like depression vibes. Data broken. Broken. Absolutely. I broke you, Crystalverse. I broke you. Deciphering. No, I broke you. Okay. See, like, some of these look so cool. This one's chaos for sure, though. Slime, I could see, definitely. Slime or vapor. We'll go vapor. Jowls of Death, Planet's Cradle, Planet Forming, Dark Lights, The Sludge. I'm gonna go Dark Lights. Interesting choice. Let's see here. This one is Anger. I knew right off the bat. Crown Sword, Laser, Light Beam, Eclipse, Solar. I'm gonna go Sunlight. Sonic Boom. Yeah, Sonic Boom. Just a few more. This one's earthy. I'm gonna go relaxation with this one. A sphere, eye, beautiful pearl, gorgeous. I'm gonna go a sphere. Spiral world, marble of time, formless being. I'm gonna go spiral world. That's surprising. Why? Almost finished. What emotion do you feel like is most present in this picture? Numbness. We'll go wave. Light breaking. Very good. Well, thank you. Last one. Okay. We got this, guys. What emotion do you feel is most present in this picture? Chaos? Void, I'm gonna say. Sound of Silence. Oh, I love that song. Empty World, Warp Tunnel, Notes of Harmony, Static Field. I'm gonna go Sound of Silence, just because I love that name. I think that about wraps it up. Your answers have been documented well. Is this done? Deep in your subconscious, they dwell. But I am not finished with you just yet. There are still some truths we have yet to be met. Okay. As a matter of fact, this is only the start. We will have a great deal of fun time before we part. So let me challenge you on another level still. I will pick your brain until I get my fill. The next is a set of questions that will test your conscience more. Okay? And again, honesty, I do implore. Let us begin. One year, you were running a little low on your funds to purchase a present around the holidays. So you decided to spend $1 and get everyone in your family a lottery ticket. You give each of them their own lottery ticket and wish them the best of luck. The drawing is held, and one of your family members hits jackpot. But it's somebody who you don't really get along with. You just bought a present for out of moral obligation. They plan to keep the money all for themselves, as they feel like it was their ticket. How does it make you feel? That's the way life goes sometimes. You have to think about it as, even if you hate somebody, it's not because they're out to get you. Angry, they should be sharing the prize. Jealous, I regret buying them a ticket. Happy, good for them, they won. Indifferent, it's just the way life goes sometimes. It is what it is. Very well. And what do you wish to do in this situation? Try to steal their ticket, destroy their ticket, get them killed to inherit the money? Let them be happy with their winnings. Everyone deserves to be happy, even if they don't think so. If the roles were reversed and you were given a winning lottery ticket, would you share the money with your least favorite family member who bought the ticket for you in the first place? With how things are in my life right now financially, I wouldn't. God, it's always this music that makes me sad. I see. Now, you're walking through a forest and you come across a black suitcase. Oh my goodness. Inside the suitcase rests $1 million. Alongside the money, there lays a blood-stained note with only one word written on it. The note simply says, "Don't. How does this make you feel?" Indifferent. It's none of my business. And what do you wish to do in this situation? Take as much money as I could, hold and leave the rest. Call the police and let them know about the suitcase. Leave the suitcase alone and move along. I would probably do that. If the note wasn't covered in blood, would it change her decision at all? No. Interesting. The devil appears in your room at night whenever you're alone and just about to fall asleep. Sleep paralysis demon. I know him well. And tells you that he has a special one-time offer for you. In exchange for your soul and utter damnation, he will let you choose from one of the 3 glorious bargains. He has not told you what those bargains are yet, though. How does that make you feel? Jesus. Intrigued. Or scared. I would say intrigued. Curiosity killed the cat. The devil then goes on to assure you that whether or not you believe him to truly be the devil, he surely is, and to prove his point, he demonstrates magnificent magical prowess and drags you to hell for a split second before teleporting you back to your room. Alright. In that second, you could feel a lifetime of pain and suffering in the most unimaginable ways possible. He then goes on to tell you that his offer will to exchange your souls if you strike a bargain. Which would you choose to exchange your soul for any? all of the wealth and power in the world. You'll never age, but you can still die from physical injuries. You can bring one person back from the dead. I wouldn't sell my soul to the devil. I don't know. I feel like when you bring one person back from the dead, they won't be the same. And even if they had medical issues before, those medical issues won't be resolved. And then you have to go through losing them again. You never age, but you could still die from physical injury. That's all the wealth and power in the world. It doesn't... Money and power doesn't matter. That's what a lot of these big companies and CEOs don't understand. I wouldn't sell my soul. If the devil offered you a deal of some other kind, would you accept it in exchange for eternal damnation? No. I see. Civilization is about to come to an end as a plague sweeps the globe, turning everyone who perishes into mindless zombies who hunger for living flesh. As you watch as everyone you know becomes gravely ill and turns, except for 5 of your closest friends and family, how does this make you feel? Incredibly sad. I don't want the world to end. I've always been fascinated with the zombie apocalypse. I don't know if I could survive for long. This is life now. It goes back to that it is what it is mentality. You can't be mad at the world if you accept it for the way that it is. If you knew that a zombie apocalypse was coming in 10 years, would you prevent it from happening? No. I personally couldn't prevent it myself. You've been working at a company for 10 years, and you've been promised a very important and incredible, lucrative promotion. However, someone hired only a number of weeks ago had just gotten promoted to the position that you were promised. Your boss essentially tells you tough luck, and that maybe one day you'll get to the position, and that he had to promote the other employee as a favor for a friend. How does this make you feel? Angry, betrayed, I can't trust my own employer, indifferent, everything happens. It's between betrayed and I'm gonna say betrayed. I've also learned a few secrets about the company that could have been disastrous if they were to escape, such as fact that they haven't been properly reporting their income for the last decade. Jesus. What would you wish to do in this situation? Quit my job and look for new employment? Sabotage the new employee to get them fired? Nothing. You win some, you lose some. If roles were reversed and you hired and promoted as a favor for someone over-deserving, would you accept the position? No. I wouldn't. I see. Very interesting. You're home alone at night, cooking food in your kitchen, and you turn around to realize that someone is watching you through your window in the darkness. They have their hands and face pressed up against the window, and they make direct eye contact with you before turning and running out of sight. The other side of the house, how does this make you feel? Anxious, I don't know, I don't want to know I don't know what's about to happen. I'm ready to handle whatever is coming, protective. I need my family to be okay. Yeah. What do you think you do in this situation? Lock the doors, grab the nearest weapon. I mean, obviously you should lock the doors and call the police first, and then you grab the weapon, and then check to see if No, you lock the doors, check to see if everyone in the house is safe, grab the nearest weapon. You don't get out of the house, you lock the doors. That's your first step. If the face you saw in the window was supernatural and not human being, would your answer change at all? No. You still need to call the police. I'm going to present you with more hypothetical scenarios, but I'm going to ask for more simplistic answers as a result. Here we go. You're not feeling too well, and so you decide to go to the doctor. The doctor runs a series of tests and get back to you shortly. After to announce some grave news. It turns out that you've been contracted with an incredibly rare illness, and there is currently no cure for. The illness causes complete body paralysis within 6 months of contraction, meaning that in less half a year from now, you will be rendered unable to move, blink, talk, or any form of expression whatsoever. You will need to be kept alive on a feeding tube, and you'll never be able to communicate with anyone else ever again. Just being kept alive on machines in a vegetative state. Would you want to be kept alive, or would you rather pull the plug? Pull the plug. There's no point in wasting that much money on somebody that's not going to get better. It being myself. How would you like to spend the 6 months of your life while still mobile? Pursuing all the dreams I hadn't accomplished, making the world a better place while I can. Making the world a better place while I can. That's what I'm here for. I'm not on YouTube or Twitch to make money. That's not my purpose. I want to make people feel better. I'm not here to make money. I'm here to make people feel better. There are diseases out there that can put you in that sort of unfortunate situation. Does knowing this motivate you to do anything you've never done and pursue more from life? Or do you feel relatively unaffected by the knowledge that this could potentially happen to you at any point in your life? It does motivate me a little bit. Noted. Do you have a pet dog whom you've raised since birth? 3 years has passed, and it's the best dog you've ever had. You love it. It's your own child. And one day, he runs away in the middle of the night, chasing after a wild animal in the darkness. You search everywhere for your dog, but no matter what you do, you can't seem to make any progress. About a month passes, and you still haven't seen any traces of your four-legged friend. Until one morning, you wake up in the sound of a familiar barking. You rush outside to see that your elderly neighbor in his late 80s is out in his front lawn, joyously playing with your dog. He has named the beast Johnny, and he and your dog seem to have the time of their lives. You rush over there and hug your dog, and he excitedly licks your face. Your neighbor says, "Johnny's a good boy, isn't he? I lost him whenever I was just a boy about your age, but he's come back now. Johnny has come back and we're together again." Come to find out, your elderly neighbor suffers from dementia, recently brought on by the stress of heartache after losing his wife a couple of months prior to finding your dog. This dementia has caused him to believe that your dog, Johnny, is his old dog from his childhood coming back into his life to make him happy and keep him company. The dog seems to be in great shape, very happy, and looks well after. You know that telling the old man this isn't his dog, and that it's your dog would break his heart and crush him. Would you break the news to him that this isn't his dog and take Johnny home with you, or would you let him keep the dog and choose to visit him daily and play and go for walks? Now, there's two sides to this. And I haven't lived with anyone that has dementia or Alzheimer's, but I feel like he would forget that the dog is there. I don't know if I would let the old man keep my dog. I would probably take my home. Take it back home. Yeah, it does. Can you imagine yourself in the old man's position, being so alone in life? And finding one thing that makes you feel less alone and potentially having to face it being ripped away from you once again. Yep. I'm getting all teary-eyed. Next question. Let's say that you were viciously murdered by a serial killer, and you fell for one of their traps, and they lured you and made you their last victim. Now, they also say that you're given a unique opportunity in the afterlife as you return as a spirit to roam the earth. However, you are bound to 2 potential options, and only 2. You can either choose to haunt your and make his life miserable, hopefully foiling his plans to kill in the future and potentially save lives. And you can choose to spend your time as a spirit amongst your living family and friends, guiding them in positive ways, making their lives better. You are bound to whichever option you choose until either your family or friends are no longer living or your killer is no longer living. You cannot choose both. Which one would you choose? See, now I have a savior complex. So part of me wants to choose my killer. But I would probably go with my family and friends. Do you think you have what it takes to drive your killer insane and push him over the edge? No. Do you believe that this scenario is possible? Yes. If the situation happens to a friend or family member and they were viciously killed, which situation would you rather them choose? Stay with your friends and family. Next question. One night you go to sleep and get a good rest that feels like the best sleep you've ever had. You wake up in an unfamiliar room, in an unfamiliar bed. You look in the mirror, and you've hardly recognized yourself. You look as though you've aged 20 years. There's a sticky note on the television that says, press play. So you take the note and you hit the button to reveal a message that has been left for you by all your friends and your family that are still alive and well, though they all seem to be 20 years older as well. They explain to you that every single day for the last 20 years, you've repeated the same day over and over again. Due to a severe head injury, your memory doesn't last more than 24 hours, so each day when you sleep, all recollection of what took place 24 hours prior has been wiped entirely. Your loved ones have made a video for you that let you have a say in your potential future. You have the option to either watch this video every single day, so you know what's going on, and continue to progress your life, even though you won't have any recollection of it, or you can choose to continue as you have been, repeating the same day over and over, and living in ignorant bliss. I would rather watch the video every day. Would you be upset if your family kept the truth from you? Sorry. Hello? I need to turn my volume off. Okay. Would you be upset if your family kept the truth from you for 20 years, even though they felt like it was for your own good? Yes, I would. If your best friend was in the situation, would you make a video for them, telling them the truth? Or would you repeat every day exactly the same for them in order to keep them happy, never letting them know the truth? I would make a video. Just because that feels like the right thing to do. I don't have a water bottle up here. I will take note of your answer. Okay, Destiny. You've come to find through frantic digging in the attic and reading the old files and newspapers that your parents are famed psychologists. You also come to find that they aren't really your parents, and in fact, they're not even related to you at all. From what you can gather through your discoveries, a story tells of a younger child who developed psychotic tendencies, and went into a trance before murdering their parents in a tragically brutal way. However, that child suffered so much trauma from the event that the loss of their parents, once the trance had worn off, that they had repeated the memory of their parents' deaths, blocking it from their mind. 2 psychologists took the child into treatment and performed studies against the child's knowledge, raising that child to be fully functioning adult while playing the role of the child's real parents to gather data and potentially help the child avoid a terrible life in the process. You are that child. Would you resent your parents? I think first starting off I would, but in the end I wouldn't. I would probably thank them for looking after me. So no. Would you be grateful they gave you a second chance at life? Yes. Would you feel betrayed by your parents? Probably a little bit, yeah. Would you confront your parents about the article you found? Yes. If you were in your parents' position, would you do the same for a child in a similar situation? Yes. Interesting. I have one final scenario before we move on, okay? The end of the world has come and gone, and all that's left are post-apocalyptic soldiers roaming the lands, combing through towns, and laying waste to any survivors in their path, in hopes of claiming their equipment for themselves in order to survive this harsh, barren wasteland known as planet Earth. Okay? You get in good with a large colony of soldiers and spend about 6 months with them before they decide that you are not pulling your weight. In order to save very few food rations they have left, they exile you from the compound and send you to fend for yourself. You decide to venture into a neighborhood town in hopes of finding food that was left behind by raiders. It only takes you about a day and a half before you strike gold. A hidden underground bunker stockpiled to the brim with enough food to feed an entire colony for a year. Now you have a few choices to make. Would you go back to the colony and tell them about the bunker, or would you stay in the bunker by yourself? I would keep the bunker and food for myself. Survival of the fittest in this scenario. If you could choose to only tell some of the soldiers about the bunker and let them in so they could lead a new colony but exile the soldiers who exiled you, would you do it? Yes. If you were to lead a new colony, would you build it based on strategy and raiding, or would you build it based off of sharing and compassion, for sure. If you were the leader of the colony that exiled you, except it was you who exiled someone who wasn't pulling their weight, and the person just so happened to find themselves in a similar situation that they found jackpot in an underground bunker, but they refused to share with you, and the colony Would you raid them and steal for yourselves, or would you let them keep what they found? Their bunker now belongs to me. They can keep what they found. If I was in that position, they drop somebody so easily. If I was in their position after everything that they've done, I don't believe that they are getting better. That wraps up this portion of the test. Okay. But I need more from you before I allow you to rest. Okay? A choice here, a choice there. Which would you rather? Moral dilemmas abound from what I can gather. Okay? And you will answer clearly and crisp and concise. Will you be selfish, or is your conscience a vice? In just mere moments from now, we both shall see the difference between who you are and who you wish to be. Let us begin. Alright, let's go. Would you rather abandon the person you love most, or be abandoned by the person? I would rather be abandoned. Would you rather have friends in high places who could get you anything you wanted, but didn't necessarily care about you? Or friends who couldn't give you anything, but they feel a deep personal bond? A strong bond. Would you rather find 10,000 and get to keep it for yourself, but have to split it 4 ways with your closest friends? I'd rather keep it for myself. Would you rather cheat on your partner but never get caught, or know that your partner is cheating but you have no way of proving it? Get cheated. I won't cheat. Ever. Would you rather get rich through illegal means, or be poor but live an honest life? Poor but honest. That's what I'm doing now. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Oh god. Would you rather press a button that would kill your favorite pet, or press a button that would kill your favorite family member? I'm sorry, lovely. You gotta go. Would you rather get fired from a high-paying job, or have to fire your friends from a high-paying job? I would rather get fired. Would you rather sleep in your Would you rather sleep with your step-sibling, or sleep with your best friend's partner? I'm sorry, I am not sleeping with any of my family. Would you rather save your best friend from a certain death, or let 1,000 strangers die, or save 1,000 strangers? This is like the train scenario. Thousand strangers. You know, if they were really my friend, though, they would be telling me to do it. Would you rather get free food for the rest of your life, or rescue a starving child from a third world country? Let's save the children. Would you rather be rich without family, or poor but with family? Poor. Would you rather have to steal food for the rest of your life in order to eat, or steal anonymous amounts of money from the wealthy, but have to destroy the money immediately after? Steal money from the wealthy and destroy it. Would you rather serve 4 years in a military during a wartime, or would you move to a third world country and never be allowed to return home? I mean, you can make a new life everywhere, but I would go to a third world country. Would you rather always be traveling 10 miles above the speed limit, or 10 miles per hour below? Probably above. Would you rather never have sex for the remainder of your life, or have to have sex every day in order to stay alive? Never have it again. I am perfectly content with that. Would you rather be addicted to hardcore drugs for 10 years, but make a full recovery, or be addicted to alcohol for the rest of your life? Alcohol for the rest of my life. Would you rather live to be 200 years old and perfectly preserved youthful body and have to watch your friends and family die, or live 70 but die before your friends? I would rather live 70 and die before. Would you rather sacrifice all your friends in order to survive, or sacrifice both of your parents? All my friends. Would you rather get acknowledged for work that you didn't do, or work hard for the rest of your life but never receive praise? Never receive praise. I would rather get punched by a nun. You too? Really? Would you rather punch a nun or get punched? I would rather get punched by a nun. God, really? Would you rather lose all of your money that you've earned this year, or lose all of the memories you've gained this year? Money. Money can be replaced. Ooh, would you rather flip a coin and a chance to win, or immediately win 10 bucks? Keep the guaranteed 10. Would you rather know how you die or when you die? I would like to know how more than when. Would you rather be blind but be able to see crystal clear underwater, or be deaf always? Be blind except for underwater. Would you rather give up all internet and social media but be able to travel the world for free, or have the best internet but never leave your house? See, this is hard because I'm doing this. I need to leave my house though. Fine, I'll give up internet. Would you rather walk barefoot across a bed of hot coals, or walk barefoot through a pitch black, snake-infested corridor? Hot coals. Would you rather be the judge who sentences people to death, or execute in charge? Or the executioner in charge of killing them? I'd rather be the executioner. Would you rather have a witch cast a nasty hex on you, so you'll always have bad luck, or be haunted by a demon intent on possessing you? I would rather be possessed. Because they can be gotten rid of. Witches can't. Not now, anyway. Would you rather be married to someone incredibly beautiful who doesn't find you attractive, or be married to someone who you're not even remotely attracted to, but they find you incredibly attractive? Someone who's not attracted to me, I guess. Would you rather work a high-paying job that you despise, or a low-paying job that you love? Low-paying job that I absolutely love. Would you rather walk 1 mile home wearing nothing but a pair of socks, or be fully clothed but have to walk 100 miles to get home? I'll walk 1 mile naked, fine. Would you rather find $5 in your pocket, or have to grab 100 out of a public toilet? I'll grab $100 out of a public toilet. Yeah, I could clean my hands. Would you rather have 100 of your favorite books but never watch a movie again, or have 100 of your favorite movies? I need to be able to read. I would give up books. I would give up movies for books, 100%. Would you rather always be 20 minutes late for everything, or leave 2 hours early? Or 2 hours early. I'd rather be 2 hours early. Absolutely. Would you rather find a dead body, or be a witness to a deadly assault? I would rather be a witness, because then I can testify in court. Would you rather be able to change your past, or see what the future holds? I would rather see what the future holds, because everything in my life right now is good. And going back in the past, it could change all of that. So I would rather look into the future. Would you rather have one great friend? I would rather have one great friend, absolutely. Would you rather lose all of your teeth, or lose 1 day off of your life every time you kissed someone? I mean, you can get implants for teeth. Would you rather win the lottery and lose the ticket before you can collect your money, or see your worst enemy win the lottery? What if because I lost my ticket, they found it and won? I mean, if I'm being serious here. I'd rather see my worst enemy lose it. They'll probably die over it anyway. Would you rather find true love or have your dream job? True love. Would you rather have a pause button for life or a rewind? I'd rather have a pause so I can think things through. Would you rather drown to death in gasoline or be boiled to death in water? Drown in gasoline. Would you rather make a new friend every day or get $100 a day for doing nothing but never having friends again? I'd take the money. Would you rather die to save your family or sacrifice your family? I would rather die. Give my life to save my family. Would you rather always be hated by those closest to you for something you didn't do, or have hurt everyone you care about, but they'll never find out it was you? I'd rather be hated for something I didn't do. Would you rather sleep with your worst enemy or sleep with someone who you know has an... Ooh, I'd rather sleep with my enemy than get an STD. Definitely. Would you rather only eat food that you didn't like or give up liquids except for water? No, I'd rather eat food I didn't like. Would you rather always listen to music at max volume or always listen to music just above the lowest volume, always at max? Would you rather meet your hero and find out that they don't like you or never meet your hero at all? I would rather find out that my hero didn't like me. Would you rather never have a pet for the rest of your life or never have a friend? Never have a friend. I prefer pets. Would you rather live in an excruciating pain for the rest of your life or live pain-free but everyone you know and love is in excruciating? I mean, I already am in pretty bad pain most of the time. Thank you for answering my questions, but we're not done yet. I gotta leave in like half an hour. So we've made it through many categories except for one. Oh god. These final questions will be from deep within. I want to see your soul. Oh no. I want to see your heartbeat quicken. I want to learn what you know. I want to see what makes you think. I want to know what makes you tick. Okay? I want to know your darkest truths. I want to know what makes you sick. I want to expel the truth from yourself. I want to feed your precious fate. Okay. I want to learn of all your love and bathe in all your hate. He's a little creepy. So one last time we sit together as we await the final revelation. These are the questions I have, the last examination. Take your time, do think hard, savor every moment dearly. For when I am finally finished, you will see it all ever so clearly. Okay? And here we go. Okay, this is where it gets serious. Choose one of these words that you feel resonates with you most in this moment. Morbid, destructive, insane, unclear. Oh, God. Which one resonates with me most? I'm gonna go morbid. But most resonates with you in this very moment. Curious, for sure. Intrigued? No, I think it's more of a curious. Do you ever lie to those who are closest to you? Not big lies. Have you ever hurt someone whom you know you didn't deserve it? Yes. Have you ever lost your temper when you know you shouldn't have? Absolutely. I have horrible temper. Do you ever Have you ever intentionally hurt an animal? No. God, no. Have you ever blamed someone for something that you know they didn't do? Yeah. Have you ever abandoned a pet? No. God, no. Have you ever abandoned a loved one in their time of need? No. Have you ever stolen something from someone you cared about? I mean, like a charger, like small stuff. Have you ever broken something to spite someone you cared about? No. Have you ever played the victim in a situation even though you hadn't been wronged? I have a victim complex that I'm working on. Have you ever had romantic feelings for someone who wasn't your partner while you were in a relationship? My current relationship, no. Other relationships, yes. Have you ever wished for death on someone who had wronged you? Yes, I have, sadly. Do you ever wish for the death of a loved one? No. If you knew that writing someone's name on a piece of paper could instantly cause their death, would you write down anyone's name? Yes, I would. It would be a death note, like Yagami situation. If you could feel like you could spend more time with your loved ones, do you feel like you could spend more time with your loved ones than you currently do? Yes. Have you ever owed someone an apology but refused to apologize to them? I don't owe anyone anything, so no. Do you ever regret worrying too much about things you can't control? Yes. Do you ever feel like your negativity brings others down? Yes, I do. So I'm trying to be more optimistic. Do you ever regret not standing up for yourself when you feel you've been wronged? Yes. Do you ever feel like you let others influence your decision-making too much? Absolutely. Do you ever wish that you lived a more honest life? Yes. Has your dishonesty ever caused anyone else to suffer? No. Have you ever had someone leave your life before you had a chance to tell them something important? Yes. Yes, I did. Do you ever feel like you prioritize people in your life who are unworthy of your time? No. Do you ever feel like you prioritize your own wants before others who need you most? Sometimes, yeah, I guess. Do you feel like you spend too much time working towards something that you're not truly passionate about? I'm gonna have to say yes, but this, what I'm doing here right now, I am passionate about it. But other things, yes. Do you feel like you're living up to your full potential? Not yet. Do you ever let your fears stop you from pursuing things you truly want? No. Do you ever refuse to try something because you are afraid that you would fail? Yes, I have previously. But not right now. Have you ever been attracted to someone but refused to let them know because you were afraid of being rejected? Yep. Do you ever feel as though you are chasing the wrong things in life? Yes, I do. Do you ever feel like you spend too much time planning for the future that you ignore the present? I don't really think a whole lot into the future, so no. Do you feel like your friends and family like you more than you like them? That's hard. No. Yeah, no. I'm just gonna say yes. Because they might. Have you ever loved a pet more than your family? Yes. Do you ever make up excuses to get out of going to an event instead of just telling the person who invited you that you just don't want to go? Yep. Do you ever feel like you spend more time with technology than you do building stronger bonds with your family and friends? What am I doing right now? Yes. Sorry family, friends, if you watch this, I'm sorry. Have you ever defended someone that you shouldn't have? Absolutely, I have. Do you sometimes have a hard time admitting when you're wrong? Yeah. Do you ever place blame for your personal failures on someone? No. Do you ever excuse someone for doing something with no real evidence to back it up? Yeah. Accuse is what that word was. Yeah. Have you ever had any kind of relationship with someone who you know you shouldn't have? Yes. Indeed. Have you ever let a relationship degrade you? Degrade because you were afraid of being the one to break it? Yes. Do you ever feel like you could take better care of your own health? I have physical and mental health conditions, so yes. Do you ever let anyone else take the blame for something that you did? I try not to. Have you ever acquired something that you didn't really want just because someone else wanted it? I take everything with iPhones. So yeah, I guess. Do you ever feel like you're not living up to others' expectations all the time? Have you ever walked out of someone's life without any explanation? No. I think I've always explained to them why I was walking away. Do you ever feel like you focus more on the negative aspects and what you don't have rather than being grateful? Yeah, I do. That's what depression does to you, okay? Have you ever witnessed someone being wronged, but you didn't have the courage to stand up for them? No, I try to stand up for everyone that I notice. And finally, oh god, do you feel like you're a good person? I think I'm getting there. I think I'm working towards that more than anything else. Yes. Because I'm making strides to get there. Very interesting. That concludes the ending of your examination. If you mind, I have dug myself a hole. I will analyze your answers very carefully, and now it's time to gaze into your soul. ... This is preposterous. This simply cannot be. What? I've expected every potential outcome, but yours seems to have evaded even me. Do other people get this reaction? I was prepared to tell you your fate, to play upon your fear. To break the worst of news to you, to plant the seed of doubt within your ear. Ooh, but I've asked you to be honest with me, so I must in turn just as honest with you. For as much as I wish to lie, I am forever shackled to the truth. Okay, Destiny. From what I can deduct from deep within, from everything you've shared with me, in return I shall share this with you. This is what I see. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm scared. I don't know if you know this or not, but you are incredibly talented. And when I say talented, I don't mean just in a simple, generic way. I mean you have a lot to offer the world with your ability. Now, I think you know deep down what sort of talents you possess, but I don't think you're doing enough to make the world a better place by utilizing these talents to their maximum potential. And I think that you know that as well. Yeah, Destiny, I do. Hit me with the truth. My advice to you would be to spend more time with others. Whether it's with your friends, your family, or even random strangers. And use what you're good at to teach them a little of what you know. If you just take more time to help other people who aren't nearly as special as you are, and let's be honest, not everyone is created equally. You just got the luck of the draw here. Then you'll feel a lot more fulfilled doing great things for deserving people just by being you. You have no idea how many people out there would have so much to gain just from knowing you and experiencing what you have to offer. And one day, they will return the favor when you least expect it. They will remember that you spent the time on them and how you made them feel. And you will be heavily rewarded for your emotional investment to them. I see all of this, you know, and this might be dumb. It might be. I'll give you credit for that. But I see this as me working harder on YouTube and Twitch. I see this as some generic sign to work harder on Twitch and YouTube. To help you guys out. I think you'll be very surprised just how much of a positive impact this can have on your life going forward. I hope this information helps you achieve your goals. Your secret word is skilled. Remember this word. This will come in handy. When? I thought it was gonna come in handy here. Skilled. If you received an ending that you've already received before from a previous examination, remember we did not ask you your secret words prior to taking this test. So that should be very telling, and it means something very special. If your result was the same as something you've gotten previously, we'd like you to add to the word twin words, to the phrase twin words in your secret word in the comments. If you receive an entirely new outcome, then that means you've got multiple layers of things to work on your journey. Or you may just have an extra layer of depth to your personality. But only you will know the answer to that. You've answered hundreds of questions. You've found deeper meanings. You've been enlightened, and you've helped others find enlightenment. Many people have wondered what the test series is truly about. I'm right there with them, but it's simple. The answers are always so much more simple than we believe them to be. The test is about you. The reflection in your own darkened screen. The one who seeks the answers. The person who seeks answers. More than being about answers, the test is more about the questions. It's about making you think. It's about encouraging you to open up and admit that you're human. Just as human as everyone else. The test is about unity. The test is about compassion. The test is about bringing people together and showing the world that we're not so different after all. Look at all of the secret words that have been left in the comments. Look at all of those thousands of people who are just like you. We all feel so lonely sometimes. We all feel flawed, we feel pain. But that's because every single one of us is human. The world judges one another based on so many variables, but they're the most hypothetical set of variables imagined. Hypocritical. Jesus. We judge each other, and are judged ourselves by our peers who do the same exact shit that they judged us for in the end. And that we judge them for too. You feel flawed because you are flawed. You feel afraid because you have the right to be. You feel overwhelmed because the world is overwhelming. Depression is overwhelming. Anxiety is overwhelming. Our problems are overwhelming. Suicide is an epidemic. We are losing loved ones before their time. And any one of us can fall onto the hardest times in our lives and give up at any moment. We can lose everything we know and love in an instant and unexpectedly. But one thing that we are not is alone. You are never alone. We are all flawed because we are all human. We're all scared because we're all human. We all fight these battles every single day because we're all human. But you never have to feel alone in your fights. Look at all of the secret words that we've gathered that match yours. Look at all of the words that don't match yours. Perhaps those people are going through struggles that you have yet to experience or know nothing about. And perhaps some others know not of yours either. But don't judge those who are struggling. Help them, just as you'd wish to help. Help them, just as Jesus. Help them, just as you'd wish to be helped in your time of need. There we go. Don't be afraid to ask for help and reach out to those who are. Everyone is suffering. Some of us just suffer quieter than others. We are all in this together. The test series has helped bring so many people together, and it makes so many people feel less alone. We've read your comments, and others are free to do so as well. We've read all about how games have helped you. We've read about how much positivity they've spread. We've read how many people say that their lives are forever changed. And I'll tell you one thing. Even if one life has been saved in the process of this social experiment, then it's worth conducting. Every single one of you that left a comment is a hero. By leaving comments, you've helped spread the message out to others. You've helped spread a positive light in a very dark time for so many people. And those people have to thank you for it. There are so many people in the world who do nothing for others, and they'll continue to do nothing for others. They won't lift a finger to help others around them because they don't understand that someone is suffering just as much as they are. They're just too afraid to open up about it. But not us. We've all opened up quite a lot, haven't we? We are brave enough to answer these questions that so many people fear to admit. We are brave enough to take a chance and leave a secret word as a symbol of our participation. And for that, Brand Studios would like to thank you for not only placing your name in the credits at the end of the game so the world knows your good deeds and spreading the word and participating, but we've also got another surprise for you. Everyone who's left a comment on our titles and will continue to do so on future titles will be put into the credits of our new massive project that we've been working on. But that's not the good part. We will also be going through the selection names for those who leave comments and putting their names right into the actual game storyline, whether it be a special item, a piece of lore, or a character named after them, and so much more. You've contributed your time and energy into helping others in need. We want to make sure that we've commemorated your efforts and get the admiration you deserve. Now, as far as your secret word goes, your secret word will play a pivotal role in our new project. You will plug your secret words into different parts of your journey when they are requested of you, and they will also alter the game in ways uniquely set in your perspective words. That's cool. This is an RPG where every choice matters, where every decision you make changes something about your session. This is an RPG that focuses on human emotion and the decisions we make, and how those decisions make us feel. Keep an eye out for the future for our main project, Chasing Demons, where every NPC from all of our titles will represent a storyline and a world to get to see how they've all tied together. You've helped shape it. You've helped make it what it is. And we will be sure to continue to add more and more players to the lore and the gameplay as we read more of the comments left on our titles until it's officially released. And again, to camaraderate those who have participated across our titles, we will be periodically selecting names from all our titles. Thank you so much for everything you've done for us, and everything you would continue to do for the world. We greatly appreciate your feedback and support. We've read every single review and comment left for us. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for everything you do. Thank you for playing, and thank you for contributing your secret words to our projects. A word from the developers. I will move my face so this isn't in the way. There we go. If any of these games have even saved one life, it's all worth it. And that means that you're a part of that. You're part of saving someone's life. Most people will live their entire lives never having done something special like that. I will let you guys read this. This is so cool. This is so heartbreaking too. But this is so cool. I love this game. I love these 3 games. I don't know if I will... Ooh. I don't know if I'll get around to playing the other games. I want to. But I have a job interview later today. So I don't know if I'll get to that. But I will try. I will look up details on it and put in the comments whether you want to see it or not. If you don't want to see it, let me know. If you do want to see it, let me know. I read and respond to every comment that is left to me. Every single one of them. So, thank you for being a part of this. This game breaks my heart a little bit. My Discord's blowing up. I wanted to make sure that that part was caught in the video. Oh. Ah, Markiplier! He's the reason I'm playing this. He's the reason I'm doing all of this. We really hope you get to punch in Nun at some point in the near future. Ah, I'm tearing up. I loved this. It opened my eyes for a lot of things. As a side note to anyone who deserves to be taken, anyone who has taken the time to be here, we have also developed a game called The Testing Chamber, which can be considered connected to the Test trilogy in a very special way, so feel free to check that out, as we think it's quite a unique experience. I might be doing that one then. Oh my god. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really appreciate this. They're so cool. We genuinely hope you give the test chambers a try. We've spent countless hours in passionate development making. Yeah. In the meantime, we'd like to recommend the advisor to you. We feel that it provides a great opportunity for player and developer interaction. It's a choice matters style of game that's never been done before, as you, the player, are responsible for how the story is written in future episodes. Thank you for listening to us pour our hearts out about the passionate projects we put a lot of time and effort into that we build. And we want the same thing for everyone else that wants in life a chance. With that being said, hold on to your secret words. You're gonna need them for when you're chasing demons. Is that it? Are we done? Oh! What's happening here? I gotta move my head. I gotta move my head. Actually, I'm just gonna... Okay, let's see. Let's see what's going on. I will peel the truth from your flesh like petals from a blackened rose. She loves me. What's... Don't do this. Oh god, what's happening? Don't hurt her! Him! Don't hurt them! Destiny, be nice. She loves me not. She loves me. Please. I beg of you. She loves me not. Gah! Ah! Choice! She loves me. She loves me not. She will never love a monster like you. Ooh, Choice, you're ballsy. So let her choice take this toll. And let her sell. May she rot. Choice, no. No! What? This is just the same thing again. What happened? What happened? I don't understand. In space. What happened? It doesn't make any sense. What does that mean? Oh my god. What does that mean? Who are they? What? That can't be it, right? What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck do you know? And many more! Until next time. I need to know more. What was that about? I don't understand. We've made a list of names of those who have supported our project. Yeah. Yeah. I did that last time. See, Markiplier! Map pad! Just, I love these. But what was that about? Oh, what? Where was Fate? Because it was only Choice and Amy. It was only Choice. Where was Fate in that? What? I don't understand. I don't. What does it mean? I thought it was over. I don't get it. I do want to let all of these names play through. I do have to start getting ready soon, though. I have an appointment today. Without name or form. Gothic. All spaces. These names are cool. I Heart Huntress. What does it mean? Thought Pocket. I love these. Uwu. Uwu's back. Stick. I do really like letting these names go through, and I did miss them last time, so I want to get all of them in now. The boat. The test review's up to April 23rd. Jesus. What does it mean? I have to play the next game now because I want to know what it means. And that boy, and that boy, and that one. Illuminati. But yeah, this has been awesome. Honestly, I love this. I need to know more though. So there will probably end up being another episode. But yeah, so I will let this play through so you guys can see all the names. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Please like and comment and share if you want. It does help the algorithm out quite a bit. And for somebody who is Teme, somebody who is as small as I am right now, it helps out a lot. Memento Mori. But yes, so thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really, really appreciate it. Let me know what you guys think of this down in the comments below. Like I said earlier, I respond to every single one of them. But yeah, so thank you guys. I love you. And I will see you next time. Is this it? Nope, okay. But yeah, so I will let this play through. I love you guys. I will see you later.